Yordenis Ugas is elevated to WBA Super Champion in the welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Renee Box Young. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, showing your support, everybody, subscribers since day one, recent subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you, thank you for tuning into the lives, comments in the comment sections. Why am I so happy? Well, I don't know, man. It's like a mix of emotion, I guess, to a certain extent. I got to contain myself, I could barely contain myself in the introduction. I had to take several takes so I wouldn't be laughing so much. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a mix of emotions, and I want to explain why. Yordenis Ugas, everybody and their mama is going to be talking about this. Him being elevated to WBA Super Champion now. Okay, what are the reasons why I'm laughing? I'm gonna get right to this, man. Real quick before I do it, if you're new to the platform, this is just a platform where we speak, discuss, analyze, critique, and just talk about the sport of boxing. I love the sport of boxing. That's all I do. Keep it simple here. You know what I mean? So why am I laughing? Okay, this is one reason. Okay, let me just get to this. This is one reason. It's because there are so many belts, and there are regular champion, super champion, interim champion, the list goes on and on. Diamond champion, it's like, from different sanctioning bodies, and, it just kind of makes me laugh. But I like this. I like this. Why? Everybody's, like I said, everybody's going to be talking about it. I gotta get my input on this, okay? And one of the reasons why I like this is because it shows I guess to a certain extent, some integrity on behalf of WBA, okay? Blah, blah, blah. So it shows them it shows integrity. Why integrity? Because they're actually doing something, okay? They're not just letting Pacquiao sit around with that belt without defending it. He has about a year and a half, something like that, Pacquiao, since he fought Thurman, beat him, and got that belt. And ever since then, just been on the low, saying nothing, doing nothing, not calling anyone out, saying some things here and there. Spence is slow, blah, 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 but hasn't fought anyone, Okay, I mean, it's just a long time to be sitting on a belt. So I think it's good. I think he was a little bit too long to wait, but I mean, it's better than nothing, right? That the WBA stepped up and did something about it. They're calling, now this is weird, politics and the terminology, I don't know what the heck this means, but, they're saying that Pacquiao's he's a champion in recess, right? Okay, you can go on recess and come back. Come back, Pacquiao, so you can get your belt back. No, I don't think it's like that, right? So, I think it's the best thing that WBA has done, giving this belt to, Yordenis Ugas, okay? What does this mean, okay? It means that Spence now has a more tangible fight with Ugas, and eventually, hopefully, Bud Crawford, okay? I'm not even going to get to the Bud Crawford talk because it's too premature. I don't even want to get to that talk, okay? You already know my platform, and you know why, okay? So this is a more tangible fight now. Why? Because with Pacquiao, it was less tangible. Why? Because of this whole thing of him and Ryan Garcia and him just being quiet on the low for so long. I've said this time and time again, and I have to reiterate, respect Pacquiao. He's done more than enough in the sport. He's done more than enough, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? He's a legend. You can retire already, Pacquiao. Just go retire. I've been saying this for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably one of the only ones that are saying this, okay? And I've said this for a while, okay? I've said this, I pushed out a video. I think I'll leave it at the end of this video if I remember, okay? Pacquiao I recently posted a video said that's called Pacquiao, you need to do something. He has to do something, make your moves, do something, And then months ago, I posted a video about Pacquiao retiring, that he should retire. Freddie Roach came out and said it. Y'all who know my platform and go that way back and at that time, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, I'll leave the video at the end of this video so you can check it out, all right? So I've been saying, and I've been an advocate on Pacquiao should retire. I mean, I just think so. Leave room for the newcomers. Leave room for these young champs, up and comers. You know what I'm saying? Leave room, because listen, when I said this about Pacquiao needing to retire, you know, and look at how much time he's had that belt. You know, it's been like a year or something. I don't know how many months, man. Maybe 8 months or something since I posted that video about Pacquiao retiring. And look how long he's had the belt for. You see what I'm saying? And now this happened. And WBA says, you know what? Give us that belt. In other words, in layman's terms, WBA comes and says, Pacquiao, give us the belt, please. You're not doing anything. Just, you're not defending it. You're not going to fight Spence. You're not going to fight, You're not going to fight, You want to do this whole Ryan Garcia stuff? Okay, you go do that over there, but not with the belt. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying that, you know, to a certain extent, it shows integrity on behalf of WBA. Salutes to WBA, at least for this. Why at least for this? Because you already know my stance on sanctioning bodies, okay? And just in belts in general, on belts, you know what I'm saying? Now, congratulations, Yordenis Ugas. Now let me show you something, okay? You probably saw this. I mean, this is just going everywhere. And why am I talking about this, though, too? Because this looks more tangible. It looks like now we're getting something, getting more concrete with the fight with Spence, okay? As far as Spence's next fight, I mean, okay? So, good stuff, man. I'm going to get right to it. Excuse me. If you can see right here, we have Errol Spence official Twitter account. Check the link in the description of this. Yeah, you know already. So, we have here, you know, we got Spence. Now, I have no idea who he's saying this to, but I'm assuming it's about Ugas, okay? Okay. Because sometimes for me, it's just hard to understand who's saying what to who when it comes to Twitter. I don't know. I'm not a big social media guy, okay? That's just me, okay? Whatever. That's just me, okay? And sometimes when these fighters are like Tank Davis, he puts some stuff on, you know, one-word tweets and little phrases, and it's like, who the heck, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? That's just me. I don't know. So, and this whole thing, you know, ever since this news came out, you know, like I said, I'll just mixed emotions, man. Ever since this news came out with, you know, the WBA Super Championship belt handed over to Ugas, Errol Spence shortly after tweeted this: all you needed was something I want. And I was thinking, who are you talking to, man? I don't know, but I'm assuming it's probably Ugas, okay? So Ugas responds, you know, there are many responses here. So by the time you see it, it's probably like 100, 300, 400, I don't know, by the time I post this video up. So Ugas responds and says, I have it. We are going to do it for free, for three online championships. Let's give the fans a great fight. I'm ready. Fire. Heck yes. Heck yes. Now, as far as what I'm saying that, you know, the terminology and stuff on this online, I don't know, dude. You know, social media. He says, or Ugas says, let's just go slower here. I have it. We are going to do it for 3 online championships. Online champion? What do you mean by that? 3 championship belts on the line or something like that? So, but the cool thing here is that Ugas responded. You know, so I hope Ugas is not one of those talk guys. You know what I'm saying? He has the belt. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, please, you know, we've talked about it time and time again on the platform here that when fighters get belts, it seems like, and other platforms have talked about it, boxing community, you know, that really genuinely pay attention to the sport of boxing and fighters, it seems like when fighters get belts that they kind of get on their high horse or something, you know what I'm saying? And they're kind of like above the world and, you know, you can't touch me and I do what I want, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully Ugas doesn't turn into that, okay? I mean, he hasn't fought anyone for that belt, so but he has fought his way up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not taking anything away from Ugas. He has skills, looks like a serious fighter. So, but the thing here I want to say is that if this happens, okay, if there is a Ugas versus Spence fight, which I really hope there is, once again, we're seeing Spence come back and, you know, fight the top, man. I mean, that's my humble opinion. Other platforms, you say what you want, that's fine, you know what I'm saying? Other people have their opinions in the box community, that's fine, you know what I'm saying? It's possible other people are going to come out and say, yeah, you know, Ugas, he just got the belt. He didn't fight anyone for the belt. He didn't fight Pacquiao for the belt. They handed him the belt. He's an email champ. You know, I can hear it already, you know what I'm saying? To somehow, some way, discredit Spence in fighting Ugas. I've said this time ago, you know what I'm saying? I've said this before that, you know, Spence has options. I said this in a video. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the video where I have the thumbnail of Spence with the crown. King, you know what I'm saying? Spence with the crown and Bud Crawford like this with spotlights on him. You know what I mean? that, you know, Bud got his name recognition and his name is catapulted because of Spence's name in the welterweight division. That's just my humble opinion, all right? But, you know, so the reason why I say this is because Spence has options. Spence can fight Ugas. He fought Danny Garcia, fought Porter. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And he has options. He could have fought, at that time I said he could have fought Pacquiao, but now it's could have because I don't think it's going to happen. Because Pacquiao's going to go off in his little influencer adventures, maybe fighting Ryan Garcia for a title, for a fight, whatever. I call it influencer option for Pacquiao because I see Ryan Garcia as an influencer if he fights Pacquiao. I see this as just another YouTube spectacle or whatever you want to say, right? Event. I don't know, and I can care less about that. But so at that time, I said that that Spence has options, that he could have, now it's could have fought Pacquiao, Ugas, you see, and rematch Porter even, you know. So Spence has options, and now this option, okay, of fighting Ugas looks a lot more realistic. And now you see what Spence put on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and Ugas responded. Let's hope, getting back to what I was saying, let's just hope that, you know, Ugas doesn't get on his high horse because he got a belt. Reality is reality, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying Ugas is like that, but that's how sometimes fighters get. I'm not saying all fighters get like that, but recently we've been seeing it. I don't even have to say the names, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to say the names. You put the names on who you want when I'm referring to this. When fighters get belts, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they get on their high horse. Not all of them. I reiterate, please. Not all of them. And then they start overpricing themselves sometimes, you know. So sometimes it happens, okay? Sometimes it happens. I'm not saying Spence is doing it. Of course not. Not me. I'm not saying that, okay? But some fighters out there sometimes do that. They get that. It just goes to their head, you know what I'm saying? They lose the hunger. Look at Andy Ruiz. Look what happened to him, you know what I'm saying? Just stop training and just, you know. So just sometimes they just start losing that hunger. You know, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at too. They, you know, fighters that get belts, they kind of lose their hunger. I hope Ugas doesn't become that, okay? It looks like he isn't like that, okay? So, I mean, he responded to Spence on Twitter, which looks good, ladies and gentlemen. This looks good, man. That's why I'm excited, and that's why I got mixed emotions, you know, because it's like, man, this is awesome, you know? And I think I got my high hopes. Now, may I say this, please? I got to reiterate this. I've been saying it time and time again. You know, I got high hopes, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I try to focus and tend to focus on fights that are actually more tangible, more concrete, and that are official. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a realistic person in that aspect, you know, and in all aspects. But concerning boxing, I'm like that. So this is why I'm pushing out this video. Not just for the fact that, oh yeah, you know, Ugas has the belt now, and, you know, Pacquiao doesn't. No, not just that, but the ramifications of that. You see what I'm saying? And I think that one of the more concrete, realistic ramifications results are that, you know, Spence is going to fight Ugas. I mean, this is perfect. Ugas hasn't fought in a while. Spence just, you know, coming off a Danny Garcia win. Probably mid-year of this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe few more months, 3 more months. Who knows? I don't know. But I got my hopes high for this, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? And it gets this all even closer. And, you know, I was thinking about this ever since this came out. This gets even closer for Spence versus Bud. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I'll just chime in on this, okay? So if Spence fights Ugas, which I think Spence is going to win. Why? Because if you go back to Ugas' last fight, I'm not going to take this as an excuse. I've talked about it. Just did a great live session. Man, y'all got to go to this. I even posted a video some time ago with Lomachenko when he was pumping out those excuses, and I said, enough with the excuses, enough is enough. You know, I even said it when I pumped out a recent, you know, Pulev, a video on Pulev. You know, enough is enough with his excuses. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying here is that when you go back to Ugas' last fight, okay, and I'm not going to take this whole quarantine as an excuse. I understand to a certain extent fighters had a limited amount of resources or what have you, gyms, whatever, right, to train. But I just don't think it's an excuse, man, to not train the best you can for a fight. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking as an excuse Ugas' last performance that it wasn't the best. In my humble opinion, ladies and gentlemen, the last Ugas fight I saw, I don't remember if I called that fight, but I forgot who it was against, okay? The recent fight where Ugas fought, I wasn't impressed. He was good, though. I'm not saying he's not. I mean, great defense, you know what I'm saying? A very technical, sound fighter, but he lacked aggression. He lacked the combos that I wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? He lacked in several things, okay? So this is why I say, and I think that, you know, if they fight, I think that Spence is going to beat Ugas, okay? But I'm sure it'll be a great dose of competition, though. I'm not saying it's going to be a walkover, no. You know, Ugas got skills. Styles make fights. But, you know, Spence's style all around, you know, and his jab that he uses, the footwork, you know, in and out. He can box very well. He can brawl on the inside. I mean, I don't think Ugas is ready for that type of aggression. No, I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he is. So if Spence and Ugas fight, I think Spence is going to win. Why do I say all this? Because it makes it so much more tangible, this fight with Bud Crawford and Spence, hopefully towards the end of this year, 2021. If Bud doesn't re-sign to Bob, okay? You know, call me crazy, I don't care. I wouldn't be surprised if Bud re-signs to Bob, okay? If he does, kiss Spence, Bud goodbye, okay? And I've been saying this for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Last year, 2020, early 2020, I think I was saying early 2020, that we're not going to see a Bud Spence in the year 2020. I think it was before the quarantine I was saying this all. I don't remember when I was saying it, but I was saying it a while ago. Ladies and gentlemen. I was saying it's not going to happen in 2020. We can kiss that goodbye. Maybe 2021. Most likely 2022 or 2023. So I got a phone call, but, you know, it's all good. So, you know, what I've been saying, it looks like it's coming true. You know what I mean? I've been saying it, you know, 2020, out of here, no way. It's not going to happen, Spence versus Bud. 2020, maybe. 2022, most likely, you know? And it looks like it's possible now, more possible, the end of 2021, Spence versus Bud. But I don't want to focus too much on that because it's kind of premature, okay? But this is great. I think this is amazing, you know? Spence versus Ugas, I think it serves for a great fight. Pacquiao, you can just go ahead and retire, man. You're a great legend. We love you. You know, the world loves you. The world of boxing, the community loves you, Pacquiao. You're amazing, man. Go and retire, man. It's just time. It's just time. Go do your Garcia thing, whatever you want to do there, but not a pro fight. Just go, man. You're good. You're good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying all this because I'm excited. You know, I had to push this video out, and it looks like, you know, Spence is starting to speak up, you know, concerning this. He's licking his chops. You know, those cartoons, you know, with the wolf and or whatever, right? But you know, the wolf going for the 3 little pigs or something. So great news, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we just got to be patient, you know. Who would have imagined this was going to happen? I mean, there were talks of it happening. There were talks of that happening. We kind of knew this was going to possibly happen with Manny Pacquiao, which is why I made a video called, Manny Pacquiao, you got to do something. Do something already. You know, because we kind of saw the writing on the wall. Something was going to happen, you know. Something was going to give. Something's got to give, and it gave. So thankfully, you know, WBA, I reiterate, man, hats off to WBA for, you know, taking action, not just letting Pacquiao let that belt collect dust. It's like, come on, you know, what are you doing? So this is great news, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm excited. Ugas has the belt now. Who knows, though, man? I mean, for all we know, Ugas is going to turn around and fight a mandatory for that WBA Super Championship belt, right? Or whatever they call it, right? So it's possible, man. It's possible Ugas will turn around and say, yo, I need a warm-up fight before Spence. Spence is a big fight, not warm up. But let's hope he's not like that. Let's hope he goes for the gusto and fights Spence, man. Great stuff. I reiterate, Spence has options. I'm not going to discredit Spence at all for fighting Ugas. Ugas is a decent game opponent, ladies and gentlemen. He's a game opponent in the welterweight division. He's not a Brook. He's not a Khan. He's not a Benavidez. He's not a Mean Machine. He's not even a Horn. Okay, I know it's debatable. It's fine, man. Other platforms, I respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? I respect that, you know. But, yeah, this is going to be great stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just hope Ugas is about it. You know what I'm saying? Go fight. Great stuff. Great money for you, Ugas, too. Maybe it'll be a pay-per-view. Probably will. You know what I'm saying? So Spence, man, great stuff. Hope Spence, and I think he will. Strap season, man. That's what he put on that hashtag, if I'm not mistaken, Twitter or something like that. So Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think? Comment below, please. You know what I'm saying? Renee Box Young, a platform, I reiterate one more time, a platform where we discuss, critique, analyze, simply talk about the sport of boxing. We keep it simple on this platform. Once again, I just gotta take a second out to thank all my subscribers, man. You guys are awesome. The channel's growing incrementally. You know what I'm saying? It's growing, and I appreciate everyone jumping into the lives. Comments in the comment sections. Definitely. We're doing new things here on Renee Box Young, ladies and gentlemen. I've been announcing it. I've been talking about it. It takes time, though. Rome wasn't built in a day, baby. Y'all know what it is. We're doing something new on this platform. I'm bringing newness to this, definitely, man. And it's all about you, too, okay? It's not just me. Of course not. It's about us, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much. Go ahead and like and subscribe if there are any new listeners. That's what it's about. Stay safe out there. Renee Box Young. Peace out, fam. Stay safe. Let's go.